What is up YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are back in Dota, but it's a little different. This time I don't think I'm going to be questioning my life decisions. And this is solely because of one reason and one choice that I made. And that was to play ranked. More structured. We've got supports that are actually going to ward. We've got supports that are going to do their job. And we've got some cores that know how to at least play the game a little. So, starting off, I chose Necrophos. He's a fun hero to play, and generally the matchup against most of their heroes is quite good. My overall matchup against Huskar is a lot better. Early game, I struggled quite a bit against Huskar because he does pump out a lot of damage, and as you see, as I play, I do keep my distance from him, just trying to kind of gauge and get last hits in these early stages. I queue my first ability that I do choose is Death Pulse. This is nice for when you're farming stacks. It helps heal you also in the lane, which is nice. And then I go Heartstopper Aura. This is just going to help me. Again, this helps with farming creeps. It also does a little bit of damage to them. And again, couple that with my Heartstopper and Death Pulse, I should say. This is quite a nice early game. You can farm stacks, you can stack camps, you can clear creep waves. It's quite nice. So first item that I did go for is just a Bracer. This just gives me some nice stats against this annoying Huskar. And then I go Magic 1 for just extra regen as I go through the lanes. If I start ganking side lanes, I at least get some 1 charges. This will help me just keep up my regen. Now, what's nice about Necro is that you don't have to go to base or buy a lot of regen because of your abilities. So the more with Heartstopper Aura, if you kill certain creeps, you can see on the screen that you get a little countdown and a number within it, and that just increases your regen. So it's nice not having to spend extra gold on regen with these abilities. It also means that you have different timings, and you can be a little greedy. Now for this game, I like going just your plain Boots of Speed and then going Radiance. But looking at our team, we have a Spectre, and I'm thinking for late game potential, Spectre's obviously going to go Radiance, so I'm not going to choose Radiance now. I go 2 Braces. I double up on the Braces and I go Boots of Speed into Boots of Travel. Boots of Travel are just going to help me move around the map and not focusing on these creeps. I end up looking at what's going on mid lane and I almost die to creeps, but I don't, luckily. Otherwise this would have been very bad. A terrible decision from my side. But again, you will see now how effective these the abilities that I have gone for. You can see like the regen that I get on this, the mana regen and the HP regen, so it's quite nice. It means that you don't have to run to the base the whole time. Yeah, so I see that I see top is being ganked by the Huskar, so I decided let me just go and help them. But as I TP in, I get stunned, and I wasn't too effective, but I do get the kill on the Magnus. This just helps me with my Reaper Scythe. And the Huskar jumps me. And he does pay for being overly aggressive, but it does mean I lose my life. But it's okay. I'm purely thinking of late game potentials. At this point, I've got Boots of Travel going into a Heart. This Heart is just going to give me the tank ability that I want for the game. And here is one of the biggest mistakes that I did do. and this was being overly aggressive. I actually thought I should have looked more at my minimap because we were all together, but our supports ran away and it was just us cores, and you can see being greedy, it cost you your life. It meant that we were struggling, and I was at this point the state of the game was quite tense, and I was just trying to communicate with my team, trying to help the Spectre, getting her to late game and creating space for her so she can farm, because she's going to be, at the end of the day, she's going to help carry us. And so at the end of the day, they paid for their aggression, which was nice. We got some kills. At this point, I was screaming over the team radio, saying, well done everyone, we're doing well. And again, you can see Spectre is now gone mid. We're trying to just create space for her, we're pressuring the towers. But the other team recognized, obviously, that we are trying to create space for her. So she did sustain quite a bit of damage against the Huskar in the mid lane. But, you know, at this point, you know, you kind of have to gauge where you are, and you need to just be aware of your minimap. I'm trying to stabilize our lanes as well, because they were quite pushed in and we didn't really have the TP response. And yeah, this is another big team fight, and we actually again disconnected from the whole team. We were standing on, it was an amazing play by their Magnus and their Lich. The Lich got a triple kill on us, almost effectively team wiping us, and it was amazing. But more important, our Spectre did not die. Approaching my Heart, like I was saying, Heart is just going to give me more tankability. I'm also trying to push objectives for my team. It's little things I'm trying to work on to help improve my game. So the Tormentors, pushing towers, trying to push out waves. It's things that I've looked at but overlooked, if you guys understand what I'm saying. And it's these little things that when you overlook them, they do make a massive difference in the game. And it does raise your skill level and the skill level of the game. Pushing these objectives when no one else is, or asking your team to push these objectives is quite helpful. My recommendation is for when you guys do play ranked, speaking from experience, I've generally, when playing ranked, I don't speak a lot. I don't communicate with my teammates, but this game I did, and it helped tremendously. We were all quite active. The Huskar is currently in Roshan, and we reacted to this, and he did end up dying to Roshan, and we got the Leech in the same time, and we secured Aegis. This is a blunder from their side, and just how we responded. We kind of gauged a lot, and we called out a lot on what was happening around the map. I decided that we should push top, because our Spectre, again, she's farming, and this is what we needed. So I told the team, come join me, let's go push top. We can secure the top tower. But again, late on the response, which is fine. You kind of expected. People want to farm, you want to get your next item, that's what you're trying to hunt for. Luckily my two supports are there with me. Our centaur does join in over here. But now, also approaching, I've got my Heart. I just need to get myself the recipe. We are quite aggressive over here because I've got Aegis. But their whole team do join, and they do have the advantage over us in terms of net worth and in terms of gold. So we decided we are just not in the right position. Again, you can see on the mini map and on my map, everyone's quite disconnected. We've got two teammates in the triangle. We've got the other three are outside of the triangle. So we weren't really connected in that regard. And they just chased us down here. I tried to protect the Spectre, but Magnus jumped on me. They ended up killing the Spectre, and they claimed the Aegis of Immortality. And after this, they claimed my life as well. But at no point was I thinking that the game is over. I knew that with enough space, our Spectre would come online. We had a Centaur, and I was confident enough in my ability to help at least be effective in this game. Which, I mean, if you're not confident in yourself, you're not going to get anywhere. So that's what I was. I was just confident with this. Now you can see I've got my heart. I've also got shard. And what this does is it just helps me close down on their position, or I can escape because I turn into a big death pulse. So yeah, that was quite nice. And then I went for Ags. So this also just increases the death decay on my Heartstopper aura, which is nice because it uses 55%, if I'm not mistaken, of my health regen. So yeah, over here they we took their Tormentor because they hadn't done it, and then they decided to jump on us, and we got the better of them. We won in this engagement, which was quite nice. Again, I was thinking of, I don't buy out my Aghanim Scepter outright here. We also left the Centaur because their whole team was joining and we didn't want to get caught out. So here is another, as you can see, I haven't bought my Aghanim Scepter because I'm saving buyback. I don't want to be caught without buyback if they do threaten our high ground. They were trying to complete Roshan for the second time, but again, we're disconnected. There's guys bottom, the two of us are top, and with them coming in, I realized that this is going to be a bit tight. So we had to decide what we wanted to do. I wanted to actually disengage here because their whole team was here and we were kind of a man down. We were waiting for, again, if you look on our mini map, support is bottom, our carrier is bottom, and our Centaur does buy back now. So we do take the fight, and it was not the best fight, but we do manage to trade. It was, I would say, a fairly even trade. It's not great, but it was even, and we just, yeah, at this point we did reclaim Aegis, and our Spectre was popping off. But we didn't want that. We don't always want this kind of trade because this is the kind of stuff that is going to cost us games. Now, clearing waves, Heartstopper aura with your Death Pulse is amazing. That's what I would recommend. That's why I go the split that I do, because it just helps you in the early stages of the game. Then you can go Death Shroud, and all Death Shroud does is it makes you it makes that no one can attack you, but you also can't attack, and you do take increased magical damage, which is not great. Now, this fight actually worked out in our favor. Everyone, Asuka was trying to jump me. Lelena's always throwing her ultimates on me. You'll see now she just tries to kill me off, but she doesn't. Again, this is, I would say, this is thanks to the stacks that I have on Reaper Scythe. It's the heart, the braces that I got. So yeah, then now what I've decided to do is I've decided to go for a sheep stick, a nice little hex on my hero. This is just going to help our team engage. I felt the Huskar does get a Lincoln Sphere to kind of miss my Reaper Scythe, so a hex is quite nice because I can pop the Lincolns and then a Reaper Scythe everyone. So at the end of the day, it worked out quite nicely. We're pushing their high ground after a very difficult early to mid game. We actually were on top for once, but again, like I said, I never felt that we were in a position to lose the game. Again, you see here, there I pop his Lincoln Sphere and I get him, just like that. They try to jump us. Again, after this team fight, I'm on the old chat. I'm not on the old chat, but I'm on the team radio. I'm just screaming, "Yeah, boys, well done. Good job, everyone." Just giving them all bits of encouragement. So we split up over here. They push bot, I go push mid. I joined them back in the bot just to claim their on the bottom barracks, so we can claim their bottom barracks. And yeah, this was really a fun game. It helped me because I'm obviously trying to improve. I'm not that great in the game. I do love this game, but I am trying to improve. I'm trying to do these little things that are helping me. So also reviewing my games like this, I end up and editing them, I end up looking at my game, seeing how I can improve, what I've done wrong, what I could do better, which is quite useful. It is quite nice. Then I'm hoping to at least be in a high MMR. I don't think I'm going to be that high, but I'm hoping to be a lot higher than what I was. And again, it's just consistency. Myself and the Spectre, we were popping off. Our Centaur had some good ultis, just helping us engage and disengage in the team fight. With the Reaper Scythe, I was getting a lot of stacks on it, and that was my main objective. And yeah, you can see I've just gone, this is my build. This is pretty much a standard build on Necro, and it works. It really does work. This tankability, the fact that you can just jump in the fights with your shard, and exactly, it's just, you'll see here, they are just trying to throw everything at me, but the region that I have is just, they just can't get through the region, and I'm just healing up the whole time. Again, they're not coordinating quite well. So I think if the Magnus had actually landed that skewer, I would be probably sitting in the fountain crying because I'd be dead. But yeah, again, Huskar jumps me, stunned, but my team are there to back me up. And that is my first ranked game since the update, guys. Like I said, I haven't played ranked, and I'm hoping to get a good rank from now on, and we do win. That is our first victory. I'll keep you up to date. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like and comment down below if you guys have any suggestions, anything you want me to try, any new heroes you want me to play. Please let me know. Give me some feedback. Give me some feedback over the game and what you thought. But guys, that is it for today. Thanks so much. Peace out, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, guys.